Good morning, year one. It's maths again today, and we are carrying on looking at fractions. So we have been looking at a whole, half, and a quarter. So you might have heard those words in our lessons that we've already had. So I'm just going to have a quick recap of these before we have a task for you to see how you do with drawing some fractions. Okay, so the whole is this blue one here. And that means you have all of the object. So the whole equals 1. How we write a whole. And it says down here with the fishies, we have 8 fishies. So we share into one group. So we have 8 fish, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we divide them into one part. So there's only one part of it in a whole. So that means our whole is 8 fish. Next one we're going to look at is half. And we know that a half is 1 part out of 2. So we split our whole. So we have our whole. It's the same look as a circle. We split our circle into 2 parts, and they must be equal and the same size. We split them into 2 halves, and if we have 1, we have 1 half. We can see down here with the froggies, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have been shared into 2 equal groups. We've got a line down the middle there of how many? 1, 2, 3. So we've done 6 divided by 2, or 6 is the whole. It has been split in half, so into 2 groups. That's this number down here. That's how many groups we need. And that gives us 3 frogs. So 3 is half of 6. The last fraction we're looking at is a quarter. And just like half, we have to split our circle or our group. But this time we need to split it into 4 parts, because that is our bottom number here. So 4 parts is a quarter. Okay, and remember again that they need to be of an equal size. They need to be the same size parts. Okay, if we wanted 1 quarter, we would take 1 part that we've split it into. Do you see how this one is coloured in a turquoisey colour? That is 1 quarter. So we write that 1 over 4. If we were going to write 3 quarters, if we were talking about the white, we could do 3 out of 4. So it'd still be 4 bits, but we'd have 3 white ones. We can see down here with the bears, we have 8 bears. I'm just going to count in 2s this time. 2, 4, 6, 8. We have 8 bears. They've been split into 4 groups of the same, so there's 2 in each group. So we've shared our 8 bears into 4 equal groups, and then how many is in one group? That gives us the quarter there, see? 1 group out of 4, 8 divided by 4 gives us 2. So that's our quick recap of how to work out our fractions. So here we have some examples of objects and shapes that have been split in half. So you can see we have a pizza here, and down the middle of the pizza we have a line splitting in half. There are 2 parts that are both the same size. The same with the cracker here. We have split our cracker in half with a line, making sure that both sides are the same size and they are equal. So that has given us one of these sides now would be a half. So each whole has 2 equal parts. So everything that's a whole, so our circle that we saw earlier, all our whole has 2 equal parts. So our whole is the triangle this time. We've split that in half. There's 2 equal parts. So if we're cutting something in half, or putting a line right down the middle, it needs to be the same on each side, remember? That is half, and that's happened with the star as well. We can see here we have 8 balls. Half of 8 is 4. We've put a line down the middle. We've split it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got the same number on each side, so we have half. And again, here with the hot air balloons, there are 10 hot air balloons. We've split it down the middle and made sure that we've got the same amount on each side. So we know that half of 10 is 5. We do exactly the same when we look at quarters as well, but instead of cutting it into 2 equal pieces, we cut it into 4 equal pieces. So you can see on our shapes here, in the purple circle, there are 4 equal pieces there. On the rectangle, there's 4 equal pieces. So that knows one of them is a quarter. And this on here as well, 4, a triangle, 4 equal pieces. Okay, so each hole has 4 equal pieces. Means they are split into quarters. We can do that with numbers as well. If we look at our cube at the top here, so we've got 8 blocks. So there are 2 in each quarter. A quarter of 8 is 2. So we've split our 8 into 4 groups that are all the same size. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have a quarter. We've looked at capacity before, haven't we? And we say this one here, jar, we were looking at jars being half full. We had our bottles, didn't we, on our cups being half full. And this one we can use quarter full as well. So when we were doing nearly empty or nearly full, we had a quarter of it. So if we split our whole jar into 4 equal parts and we only had 1 part with liquid in, it'd only be a quarter full. For your task today, you will need your new green pack. And I know some of you might not have collected that yet. So what you can do is you can do this sheet, because that's in this new pack, once you have collected your packs. Okay, so what we need to do here is we need to read what the fraction says underneath. Then we need to colour in what it says. So you'll need some colours and this sheet, okay? I'm going to have to look for our keywords of whole, quarter, half, or whole, half, quarter, okay? And what we'll do is we have to read what it says and then colour them in. So I'm going to start with green for my first one. So this says 1 quarter. 1 quarter. So I know that a quarter is 4 equal parts, which this circle has above. And I want one of them, so you can pick any one you want to colour in. I have coloured in 1 quarter of this shape. And we write 1 quarter as this. So you can write this on the page next to it as well. So we have 1 part out of 4. Okay. Next one, I'm going to change my colour. I'm going to go red this time. Says 1/2. 1/2. So we know that a half is 2 equal parts, which is this circle has here. And we want one of them. So we're going to colour in 1/2 of our shape. Excellent. We have this one here. We have 3 quarters. So you need to colour in 3 quarters of this shape. So remember, quarter is 4 equal parts. It says here that we want 3 of them. How many would you colour in? This one we need to colour in the whole. What's the whole? What do we need to do if we need to colour the whole thing in? We have 1/2, 1 quarter. And we're reading the fractions. We would write them, see? So 1 quarter, 1/2. Remember, the bottom number is how many parts your whole has been split into. So we can see here, it's 2. And the top number is how many parts you have. So 1/2, written like that. So 1 out of 2. okay? Just like these ones down here. You can have a go at colouring all of those in. If you finish that and you finish that really quickly and you think you've got good grips with that, what I would like you to do is either in your books or on the back of your sheet, what I would like you to do is to draw a different shape, maybe a square or a rectangle, and see if you can split that into halves and quarters. Good luck with that. Have fun. Remember some lovely, neat colouring. And I will see you soon. Bye-bye for now.